What is up, everyone? We're going to sort these games out now. So all these games I want to trade in, we're going to have a look through them, get them all stacked up, take them to CEX. It's currently Thursday, so we're going to take them to CEX on the weekend, and hopefully we can get a banging voucher and get some cool special editions. So start sorting through the shit. So this is what's being traded in, folks. So fair. I made a slight change to what I was originally planning. There's a couple I've decided to keep, but it's a fair old chunk. I don't know how many games. I'll have to count them all, but yeah, slightly different voucher value, but I'll show you that if we get the voucher. So I've counted all those games up. It's actually 131 games, so it's not 159. This is the voucher that CEX has offered me, and obviously the cash, but I want the voucher. But if you remember in a video a while back, I bumped into someone when I went for a retro bundle. His name's Richard. He's a reseller of games. So I thought, you know what, I'll give him a message and see what he would offer me from. Like maybe he could do in between voucher or cash price. Well, he come back with an offer, which was a little bit low. So I said, to be honest, mate, I'll just stick with the voucher because I'm only going to spend it on games anyway. He come back to me again and he said, I will offer you full voucher price. And he said, I will come tomorrow. So he's already been. He's come, picked up the games, sent me the money. So I've got voucher price in cash, which is probably the best scenario of all. Saying that, 2 seconds. Saying that, best scenario of all would have been to sell them all privately and I could have had more money. But you're talking time. Some of those games probably never would have sold, like World War Z, Watch Dogs 2, you know, the lower end stuff. It's probably never going to sell, or it's going to take months and months and months. So it's all gone in one job lot. I've got the higher end, the voucher price, but I'm not limited to CEX anymore, which is great. So I can make offers on Vinted and YouTube and all that jazz. So yeah, happy days. But with that being said, my room is in a little bit of a mess. So let me just show you this. So that's what we're left with. I've taken these shelves out. This is like an overspill now of the PS4. But yeah, it's been ransacked. But we still got a fair amount of games here. Like I said, these shelves hold 50. So we got 50 there. Plus another 30 odd. So we're not far off 100 PS4, I'd say. And then whatever we got in PS5. Not a great deal anymore. Well, saying that, there's probably 20 that shelf, 30 that shelf. We're still probably about 70 or 80. But like I said, some of these are going as well. For instance, Ratchet and Clank here. I will trade that in, but I want to platinum it first. A few others as well. I didn't get rid of because I want to play through them first. Neo 1 and 2, they'll go. There's a few here, regardless. Now I need to work out housing them. What I'm thinking of doing is having this what I might do is move these to the top. So this row will be straight across the top, like as a feature. And then we're just going to have PS4 down like that. Collector's editions there. And then PS5 underneath. And then collector's editions there. So it's going to be games, collectors. So like on a, you know, they're like opposite on diagonals. I want to see how that works. So that is that. And then this area over here, I'm going to move the Ottomans. They're going to go, because I don't like the way this looks. These are the things from Saturday. If you're wondering what this is, in the Discord now for channel members, we've got a little bit of competition on the go. Who can get the most, because I started the 50 platinums, we've got a little competition going. So Clizzle, one of the channel members, he said, do you want to have a race to 50? I was like, yeah, okay. And it kind of come about then. We ended up opening it for everyone. Laura said she's going to give a prize. So we've got a £100 prize, whether that be cash or a voucher or pick some games or gaming accessory, whatever you want. £100 worth of whatever credit. But that is the competition at the minute. Who can get them? So we're doing the most platinums by the end of the year. So December the 31st. At the moment, it's only Maximum Boss has got one and Hybrid Batman has got 2. And to be fair, that is in like 4 days. So they're doing really well. I've not got any. I've not been platinum chasing because I'm playing the new Lies of P DLC, Overture. But yeah, I'll keep you updated on the channel how this is going as well. Because it's crazy how fast some people can platinum games. The only rule we got really is the game has to be more than 4 hours long, according to PSN profiles. You're not allowed any like 2-hour plats or whatever, or hour plats. So I'll keep you updated with that. But yeah, £100 prize in that. So yeah, this is all got. I want this gone. I want to get rid of the boxes. Get this displayed. So I've just ordered some new shelving. The half sizes of these to just go here. So I got 2 of those to go there, and then I can get some collector's editions displayed and get rid of all this. Now, on Tuesday's video, I said I want to ask my dad a favour. What I'm thinking of doing, he's got 3 spare bedrooms at his house where no one uses. I'm going to ask him if I can steal one of those and store all the boxes, because I don't need all these boxes everywhere. Like that statue's on display, get that on display, get that on display, and then we can get the boxes out the way. Because the main issue with these collector's editions is they take up a lot of space. So I'm going to get those shelves together, get them built. They're coming tomorrow, so we'll get that sorted. And then order some shit. Well, I've got some stuff ordered. Sorry for the language. I have got some stuff ordered. You know what I'm like. I had the money off Richie, and I'm like a man with no hands, so I have ordered some stuff. Some of it's on the way. Well, it's all on the way. How fast it comes, who knows? Excuse me, indigestion again. It's all on its way, so fingers crossed we can see some of it by the end of this video, because I've got, I want to say 1, 2, 3, 4, definitely 4 collector's editions, possibly 5, I can't remember, but it'd be cool to see by the end of the video, so fingers crossed for that. I'm going to crack on with these shelves, and I'll leave you with Future Wing. So while Numbnuts is doing that, I thought I'd update the whiteboard on stuff we've got and whatever. So collector's editions, we have got God of War Ragnarok, so that can come off. It's been a little while since we updated this, isn't it? And we got RE Village. We have got the Sub-Zero one. So that is it for collectors at the moment, apart from I want to get Spider-Man. One and 2. I want to get Little Nightmares 2. There's a couple more. I want Dredge. Seen that, I thought that was pretty cool. I want Soulstorm, because I just think the Abe statue would look awesome. Not that I enjoyed the game, I just think it'd look cool, especially in like a PlayStation themed room. Have Abe. The statue's sick. I'll put a photo up somewhere. Think that's it off the top of my head. I cannot remember. Don't know. Was there any more? I was going to put The Last of Us 2 on here, but I picked that up. So, yeah, don't need that. Game Gear stayed the same. We've not got any. I'm struggling to find Game Gear. I know I can buy it off eBay, but it's a lot more expensive than CEX. But then with the CEX postage, it kind of puts it up to eBay prices again. So I'm kind of torn what to do. There's never any local. But what I'm thinking of doing is waiting until I go to the gaming market, and then at the gaming market, hopefully there'll be a fair few there, and maybe they'll kind of do CEX prices. Because, for instance, like Batman is like £10 on eBay. In CEX, it's like a £5. But then by the time you pay the postage, it's like £8, and you're paying £8 for a £5 game, which I don't really want to do. Hopefully they'll sort of honour it. As I'm not collecting standard games anymore, as such, what I'm going to do is just buy games I want to play, and then, like I said, I'm going to move them on once I've platinumed them. But on here, we did get Unmetal anyway, if you can still make that out, because it's all smudged, and we got Plucky Squire, so those 2 are done. I have literally just picked up Signalis, which I will show you in a little bit. Oh, why does this keep falling? But as for that, that's not really going to be collected anymore as such. It's not something I just want to buy to sit on my shelf. I'll leave it on there for the time being because I want to play some of those games. But yeah, that's not really I've changed my tactics basically. And here, I do not want Gran Turismo anymore, or the other one, whatever else I had on there, I can't remember. Was it Driver? I don't know. Regardless, so that is all I'm going for now on PSP. Game Gear's staying the same. These are the collector's editions, I believe. I've got a list on my phone, but obviously I'm filming on my phone. I will check that in a sec and let you know. But yeah, that's about it at the minute, as far as I can remember. Not very good at this, am I? I'm back. I knew there was more. So collectors, we have got Ghost of Tsushima. I want to get that. There's going to be Ghost of Yotai. That's pre-order at the minute. Let's just put Ghost 2. And then I want Final Fantasy VII Remake and Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I knew there was a couple. I did want to get 16, but I'm not very fussed on the statue. It's one of the icons, or two of the icons, the Phoenix and the other one, and it's just a bit like, who knows, maybe one day, but not at the moment. But I do want to add, there's a couple of NES games I want to get as well. So if I put a new section here, I know I said I didn't want to collect games to sit on shelves, but to me, like I said, with the place that they're quite collectible. They're not just bog standard games, and I think they look cool. They do actually look cool. So I want Batman. I want Ghostbusters. It's not a huge list. And I want Hook. Now, this is more for the artwork, if I'm honest, because it's the classic movie artwork, isn't it? So, yeah. That's what I want anyway. That's what I'm sticking to. We've got a lot of money to spend. God knows where I'm going to get it all from, but it'll be fun trying, won't it? We do have a chunk, though, off Richie. Got some stuff ordered. Be cool to show you, but we'll see how other Wayne, that idiot's, getting on with those shelves over there. So, the bookcases are done. Let's have a look at them. There they are. They are just thrown on for now. They're not going to be like that. What I'm thinking about is maybe having this one as all God of War, so I have all my collector's editions, games and whatnot. Something else here. Potentially, I'm going to get rid of that CRT, and then I can get a big ass statue there. Thinking if I get the Spider-Man 2 one, that can go there. Because we've already got Batman there, so it'd be like a superhero kind of thing. And then possibly Mortal Kombat's here, or I could have the Mortal Kombat's there and then Spider-Man on top of here. I haven't decided yet. However, the postman has been, and we have got 2 packages. This is the game I picked up, Signalis. Now, Signalis is like a survival horror. It's almost like an anime kind of style, or manga, however you want to call it. But I've been recommended it by Kirk from the Discord. He's recommended it a long time ago, and since he recommended it, the price only ever shot up and up. Jordan from Wild Game Hunting said it's pretty good as well, so 2 people to go off, but Kurt kept on about it, and he actually messaged me about 2 days ago. He said this is a good price. It was 26 quid on Amazon, so I ordered it straight away, and that turned up next day, obviously. So shout out to Kirk for that one. You wanted to play it for a while, and I've had a look. It doesn't seem a very long platinum either, and relatively easy, so I might platinum that as part of my platinum challenge, so keep your eyes out for that. But regardless, let's get into these parcels and see what we got. So I thought, as these are pretty big, I would do them on the floor. Because it's hard work to do them on the sofa and stuff sometimes, especially when they're big items. You would have saw that with The Last of Us Part 2 the other day, and numerous other occasions, like when I bought the Mortal Kombat one and some of the RE ones. It is hard work to get them out and on camera. Hey, Spider-Man 2, look at that. Spider-Man 2 Collector's Edition. Now, you probably all know what this comes with, but I'm dying to see it in person. I've always thought it looked cool, but I've never seen it in person, so going to be nice to finally get to see it. I actually got this from PlayStation Direct. It's on offer in the Days of Play sale. It's reduced to $129.99, right? So I was very, very tempted. So I was chatting to people about it. Retro Rob said, well, you've got Spider-Man 2, haven't you? Yeah. Well, I haven't. He said, I'll buy your copy off you. So what I did, I checked CEX, see what the voucher trade-in, because I was going to platinum it and trade it to CEX anyway. Traded in for 25 voucher. I said, how does 25 quid sound? He said, yeah, that's fine. So he got it cheaper than what he would have got it. And I've obviously got it voucher price, which I was going to go for anyway. So that knocked 25 quid off the cost for me. So I basically got this for 105. Which then I couldn't say no to, could I? Why isn't this opening? There we go. Right, so we have the Spider-Man 2 Steelbook, which I think is absolutely ace. Oh, you've got to assemble it. Oh, that's going to be a bit boring. I think it's upside down. Oh no, it's just double stacked. Ah, so you have got to assemble it. Mint. Right. I'm not doing that now, folks, unfortunately. Sunday, I'm going to have a day of sorting this room out. So I will get that recorded. That'll probably be in next week's vlog. But I've obviously got to build this, get stuff put away. I want all these boxes out the room, sort the games out over there. There's a lot to do. I was planning to do it all tonight, but I'm just running short of time. Time's getting on. I got videos to edit. I've got tea to eat. It's currently, what time is it? 7 p.m. I've not eaten yet since I got in from work. I've been trying to film videos, upload videos. Today, the day I'm filming this is Tuesday, so you would have seen Tuesday's video with The Last of Us and stuff. I was in work today. I was doing the thumbnail. As I was going to upload the thumbnail, I actually deleted the video. Because what I did, I'd pre-uploaded the video 2 or 3 days ago. And I ended up deleting the video today. So I've had to come home from work, re-upload that, redo all the thumbnail, and that took a while. So Tuesday's video is probably a bit behind schedule. Oh, I forgot to put that in. Normally I try and get them up for 6 o'clock. Probably ended up 6:30, 7:15 by the time I got up because it took so long. Because I'm trying to shoot in 4K now, everything's longer. But yeah. So it's been a mad rush. I wanted to get some of this filmed for Saturday. I wanted to get the shelves built. So I still haven't eaten. Got to get some food in me because I'm a big boy. And what else was I saying I was doing? I can't remember. But yeah. So I'm not going to do it tonight now. I'm going to do it on Sunday. Be in next week's vlog. Get a Spider-Man statue built. And start getting some stuff put away. And with a bit of luck, the other things I've ordered might have been here. So I can tell already, this is one of the ones I ordered off CEX. So what I've done with my collector's editions, I've tried to be a little bit more frugal. I had them all on CEX, but what I've done, I've checked eBay and Vinted. I've basically bought them where I can get them from the cheapest. So this has come from CEX because this is the cheapest place I could buy it. Last of Us come off eBay because I got that cheaper there. There's a couple of others. They were the same price or a little bit cheaper than CEX, and I actually made offers and they accepted offers as well, so I got it cheaper again. I think overall collector's editions wise, I'm about £100 cheaper than if I bought them all straight from CEX. So, which isn't a lot of money. Like, it's a good sum, but it's not the be end and end all either if you're getting good condition stuff. However, £100 another collector's edition the way I look at it. So, oh yeah. Oh, they both come from the same store. So I've ordered NHL 24. Now this one is Retro Rob's fault again. The reason is he was playing 22, I think, and he said how fun and great it was. And I said I really miss playing hockey games. They were so much fun. And I do like to have some games that are just, like I said about keeping games on shelves I'm not going to play. Something like this you could pick up and just have an hour on, which I think is great, which is the exact reason I bought Madden NFL 24. He came up with the idea then. His was 22, I think, so he was going to get all of the games for 2022. And it turns out he had pretty much all of them, apart from one, I think. So I'm going to do the same. So I've got the Madden, got NHL. I'm going to get an NBA game, 24, 2K24, and probably a football one. And then any sports games I want. I'm not a massive sports games player, but I do like a little blast now and again. So I don't want all the newest up-to-date ones. 24 will be fine, and I can just pick them up and play whenever I want. But this is the piece. Oh, shit, knocked my PlayStation over. This is the main article out of this box. It is the Mortal Kombat 11 collectors. The outer box is actually really good compared to the Sub-Zero one. Like the Sub-Zero one wasn't destroyed, but it wasn't perfect either. So I'm pretty happy with the state of that. It's just nice to tick this off a list. And, well, fingers crossed anyway. And we'll have both the busts. So we have got... Oh, there's 2 copies. Oh, you can tell someone's looked after it. It's all still like new. Why has this one got 2 steel books then? Really don't know. That's odd. Still cool though. Oh, this is the puppy now. Please be good. Please be good. He's broken. Or does it come off? Are they supposed to come off? I don't know. Sub-Zero wasn't, but... Yeah, it doesn't look snapped or anything, so... That just slots in there, does it? Like so. Oh yeah, okay, cool. And there we are. We have got Scorpion to add to the bust collection. Well happy with that. Do you know what? I actually rather that one than the other, and this is the cheapest one. To put in perspective, that one was $260, this was $160, so it's £100 difference from CEX. On eBay, these are like around the 200-ish mark. That's like 400 to 500. Retro Demo, I was chatting to him on Instagram, he's looking for one of the Sub-Zero ones, and he said the crazy prices, they're like 400 to 500 quid, which they are. I don't know why. Obviously, it must have had a more limited run, but then you've got this one, is 160 to 200. It's mental, really. But we have got them both, folks. I'm super flipping excited about that. So I can't wait to get all this displayed. I think it's going to look sick. That is the last bookshelf I'm getting in this room. I was tempted to go double the full height ones, but it would block the window too much, and it's a bit much, you know. Got to get some sort of daylight in here. So yeah, I went against that idea, but that is it now. No more shelves, bookcases. I've got to work with what I've got, and that's the end of it. But yeah, I'm well chuffed with the condition of that. That's the problem with CEX, it's always a bit of a gamble, isn't it? Boom. So we've got 2 more collector's editions added to the collection, folks. The game room's looking a little bit better. It will look even better next week, I promise you. And we got a few more, a few cool ones as well. So I shall see you all on the next video. As always, take care of yourselves, stay safe, and game on. Big respect to
the gamer, name of Wayne. In his world, PlayStation reigns the same, and he's got love for the levels, high score or not. But for now, he'll show you why his collection's hot. Wayne's World!